Cryptocurrency, it's something that many of the investors these days and the youth that are coming into Serbia or thinking about coming into Serbia are asking about. And in this video, we're going to talk about what you need to know when it comes to cryptocurrency, capital gains, and how you can utilize it here in Serbia. Now, Serbia is one of those countries that is highly favorable when it comes to using crypto here. We have a lot of ways that you can cash out your crypto and exchange crypto and buy crypto. And for just a little warning here, this is not tax advice. If you're looking for any sort of tax advice when it comes to your personal, situation, that's something that you're going to have to schedule a consultation with us with the link below, and we can talk about that with our international tax advisors when it comes to what you personally have and how it works here in Serbia. But I'm going to read this article today from Coin Informania. It's talking about crypto taxation in Serbia, and there's some things that you're going to want to know. I will leave this article in the comment section, or sorry, in the description of this video, so that you can read up on the rest of it, the things that I've not read. But what you need to know is that we do accept crypto in many forms here in Serbia. We also are not part of the CRS reporting system, and people like that as well. It's really easy to open businesses here. I've had a lot of clients ask me, hey, listen, can you accept payments in crypto? And as much as I'd love to, and as much as I've invested a little bit of money into crypto, I've put a little bit in this, a little bit of that, it's not something that I totally want to move forward with as a business model and a form of payment. We still accept various currencies from around the world, and that's enough headache as it is with exchange rates and all this other stuff and various payment platforms. And maybe in the future we will add crypto when we see it become something a little bit more stable than what it currently is. And I'll maybe have some comments in the comment section where people are like, crypto is stable, it's here to stay, and yada yada yada, banks, this and that. But that's what we're talking about today, is crypto and taxation. We're not talking about my situation and how that works right now. So this article starts with saying Serbia is rapidly turning into a Balkan center of Bitcoin activity. Licensed exchanges, ICOs, and mining outfits have boomed since the law of digital assets went into effect in 2021, but on a day-to-day basis, payments in crypto still are forbidden. So that's another reason, obviously, I'm not accepting crypto as payments, because it's something that we're not allowed to do. As far as residents, investors, and foreign businesses that operate with the use. And Serbia is rapidly, has tax crypto assets whose rules are enforced by the tax administration in conjunction with the National Bank of Serbia and securities commissions, feeling which high fines may be imposed if you don't, pay taxes on your crypto. And once again, this is not tax advice for you personally. It's just something that they've put into this article. Now, the tax authorities and regulations, the Serbian crypto tax system rests on 4 laws: the law of digital assets, which was 2021, the personal income tax law, corporate income tax law, and value added tax law. And that was amended in July of 2021 as well. Tax administration calculates and receives all the income, capital gains, and VAT. National Banks of Serbia controls and the service providers and the AML in the virtual currency. One of the things that you have to do here in Serbia is that if you're paying in other exchange, like as a business here in Serbia, if you want to get paid in euros or USD or crypto even, you still have to put your invoices into dinars, because the currency here in Serbia is dinars. So you can't be charging this currency and that currency and that currency. You can accept various currencies. However, the invoices in your business all has to be in dinars, and that's something that when some of you've had seen my invoices, and it's all in dinars because that's where we are. We are in Serbia. Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum is considered as intangible assets and not legal money. That's why you cannot be paid in crypto. Intangible property also includes property rights, so property ownership or profit sharing or admittance rights in the form of digital tokens. The two varieties are taxed when they are sold and when one is paying with them to get goods and services. Now we're going to get into the types of crypto taxes here, and this is something that also happens. We've had some clients that do some stock trading and are brokers, and some people that are private lenders and people that are in the finances department, and they want to know how it works. It's very similar here. The tax structure here in Serbia is not very complicated. It's pretty straightforward. Capital gains tax, a tax that imposed on the profit generated as a result of the sales, exchange, consumption of crypto. Income tax, tax coins or tokens, which are obtained as a result of mining and staking, and airdrops, wages, and bounties. Value add tax or VAT. Transfers of virtual currencies are not subject to value added tax. Now you have the tax rates and brackets. Individuals on capital gains tax, it's a flat rate 15%. On net gains, personal income tax is also 15%. On mining, staking, and salary income in crypto. Businesses, capital gains tax is integrated into the 15% corporate income tax base. Exemption relief, 50% capital gains rebate is disposal. Proceeds are reinvested in a Serbian company or fund within 90 days. Virtual currency exchanges, custodians, and dealer licenses under the LDA are exempt from capital gains tax on inventory coins acquired solely for onward sale. Now, one of the things you need to understand also is that if you're just simply buying and holding crypto, that's not something that you're going to be taxed on. Residents have to make capital gains returns within 120 days on the quarter during which the gain would have occurred. Gains are recorded in tax balances by the companies on an annual basis. Now, one of the things that people like to do here is to mine crypto. That's perfectly fine. But again, you have to mine it, and you could even set up a corporation to do so. And some people are looking to get into the finance space. There's things that we need to talk to about when we're getting into finance. Doesn't matter if it's stocks, if it's private lending, if it's crypto. You cannot set up perhaps a sole proprietorship. For that type of business, you need to set up a corporation. This again is not tax advice. This is all a scenario based on your personal situation at the point in time. So if you're looking to get something a little bit more custom made for yourself, that's something that we can do and help you with our international tax advisors, which are fantastic when it comes to doing so, because our tax advisors not only work with foreign investors and foreign clients from all over the world, but our one tax advisor, he speaks a total of 5 languages as well. So he's very versatile when it comes to working with people from all over the world in their own language, especially if they don't speak English or Serbian language. Now, what about the future of taxation in Serbia when it comes to crypto? A 2025 draft amendment to the LDA would introduce a regulatory sandbox and clarify VAT treatment of utility token sales. the Ministry of Finance is weighing a de minimis CGA, or CGT, which is a capital gains tax exemption for gains under €1,000 to raise retail compliance. Serbia's government signals continued support for blockchain innovation with potential tax credits for R&D heavy crypto startup on the table. So it is looking very prosperous and very promising for those that are looking to enter into that space here in Serbia. And we are getting a lot of more inquiries when it comes to that. And so if you are interested in doing crypto here in Serbia, we are a very proactive country when it comes to that, unlike some other countries like the UK or whatever. For instance, in Canada also, you are taxed even higher on your crypto, where here it's pretty standard, 10-15% for the most part, and you're ready to move forward. And so if you have any questions moving forward when it comes to your cryptocurrencies, please feel free to book in a consultation with myself, or feel free to reach out on an email. Let us know your situation, and we can schedule an appointment with our tax advisors and move forward with that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.